And this year, California became a sanctuary state, creating safe zones for immigrants. But the federal government can still conduct raids and arrests in California. As a result, a rapid response network is growing to make sure someone is there when immigration agents show up in the state. Action News reporter Bianca Beltran has the story.
Since California became a sanctuary state, tensions have been high in immigrant communities as Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, warned of an increase in arrests. Back in December, a spokesperson told Action News ICE will have no choice but to conduct at-large arrests in local neighborhoods and at work sites, which will inevitably result in additional collateral arrests. These operations often happen independent of local law enforcement and without notice. A group of community members formed what they call a rapid response network. They've created a hotline where people can report ICE activity. Volunteers are then dispatched to ensure immigrants' rights are being respected. Deb was motivated to join because some of her friends are undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as teenagers.
They were, kind of being forced into drug gangs, and they didn't want a part of that life. Why would we even send them back to that? And for me, what drove me is that I love these guys. They're in my heart. One of them I call Mijo, which is my son, which is the son I wish I'd had. I can't imagine my life without him.
To protect their privacy, there are no cameras allowed, but behind this door, about 24 volunteers are being trained on how to verify and document immigration enforcement activity and what to do if they get detained themselves. As their network grows, they're able to offer help to the families left behind, including coordinating custody of children and legal assistance.
When I was a kid, the thing I grew up with was, give me your tired of poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. And to me, that is what America is about. And what I'm trying to do and what our group is trying to do is to get us back there.
Reporting in Seaside, Bianca Beltran, KSBW, Action News 8.
Now, the local volunteer-run hotline to report ICE activity is 831-643-5225.